Whether you're a dedicated runner, a hard training athlete, or someone committed to improving fitness, understanding and embracing your VO2 max is crucial. You will not improve your fitness condition if you train at the same intensity daily using the same exercises. You know this, right? You need to vary your training routine and try something new. That's why it is important to discuss the VO2 max, what it is, how to measure it, and how to improve it. VO2 max, or maximal oxygen consumption, is significant in various sports, exercise psychology, and overall health. It is a pivotal metric for understanding an individual's aerobic fitness and potential exercise performance by enhancing your body's ability to uptake, transport, and utilize oxygen during exercise. The relationship between VO2 max and performance is direct. The higher the VO2 max, the greater the capacity for endurance and the faster the performance, particularly in cycling. If you're familiar with power zones and the FTP concept, then you know that the term VO2 max is used for zone 5. After zone 4, FTP, comes the VO2 max zone. Riding in this zone is more challenging than riding at your FTP. You cannot sustain this effort for a long period, usually around 3 to 8 minutes. The good news is that we can all ride in this zone, and remember that your VO2 max effort directly impacts your FTP. By increasing your VO2 max, which is a percentage of the FTP, you will also increase your FTP. If you wonder how much you can improve your VO2 max, the answer is around 15%. This is a general rule, but there are exceptions. A case study has shown that an increase of more than 15% is possible. In this particular instance, it was 40%. I will include the link in the description if you are interested in reading it. Improving your VO2 max can have a significant impact on your cycling performance, as it allows your body to more efficiently deliver oxygen to your muscles, enabling you to sustain higher intensities for longer durations. By incorporating VO2 max testing into your training routine, you can establish a baseline measurement of your aerobic capacity and track your progress over time. Previously, it was believed that VO2 max was solely determined by genetics, with individuals inheriting their VO2 max potential from their parents. However, it is now understood that while genetics do play a role, VO2 max is also highly trainable through targeted exercise and training regimes. VO2 max is measured in milliliters of oxygen per kilogram of body weight per minute. Essentially, it assesses the efficiency of the cardiovascular system in delivering oxygen to the muscles and the muscles' ability to extract and utilize the oxygen. Male cyclists generally have higher VO2 max values compared to female cyclists. This is often due to differences in muscle mass and hemoglobin levels, both of which can affect oxygen utilization during exercise. VO2 max testing is typically carried out in clinical and athletic environments and isn't easily performed independently. During the assessment, your oxygen levels are monitored while you participate in physical activities of increasing intensity, often on a treadmill or stationary bike. There are now devices available on the market that can closely estimate your VO2 max. Using the estimated value of the VO2 max is sufficient for many of us, so I highly recommend using one of these devices. Once you know your current VO2 max, you can start working on improving it by doing specific training. If you like this content, subscribe to my channel. It is free for you and priceless for me. Thank you. In the context of cycling, VO2 max is closely associated with an individual's peak 5-minute power output. This duration represents a significant effort, longer than a brief sprint, yet shorter than a sustained 30-minute time trial. Training to improve VO2 max often involves engaging in efforts that mirror the demands of a long sprint, requiring individuals to push themselves to their maximum capacity while sustaining this effort over several minutes. A good way to improve your VO2 max is to challenge yourself 2-3 times per week. When it comes to training and improving the VO2 max, Here are 3 different workouts that you can try. The first workout is called ladder-style intervals. If you enjoy varying your workouts, using a ladder-style set of intervals can be an excellent way to keep things interesting while getting the job done. Research suggests that starting with longer intervals when your anaerobic reserves are highest and then shortening them as you become depleted can lead to more overall time spent working out at 90% of VO2 max compared to longer VO2 max efforts and microbursts. Next workout, 1-to-1 ratio intervals, which includes equal parts of work and recovery, is an excellent starting point for beginners in cycling or those new to interval training. It's normal to feel it hard when you first try it. If you struggle to maintain your heart rate or power throughout the workout, it may indicate that you are too fatigued or stressed to handle the workout. Last but not least, 30-second sprints is similar to other interval workouts. It's important to find an intensity that you can sustain throughout the entire workout with a perceived exertion level of about 8 to 9. If you're unable to maintain the intensity for 3 sets, doing 2 sets will still provide a beneficial workout. These are just 3 examples. Remember that there are many more workouts and variations that you can try. Experiment with various workouts to find the one that suits you best. Thank you for watching, and till the next time, let's spin the wheels.